I was muted. Hello, hello. Let's just turn that music down. Actually, it seems loud for me. Hello, I'm doing a double session. Amazing. Oh, hi. I don't know. Can I use your real name? Can I use your real name? Hey, you have a session on Slack. Oh, is that the TA session? Is that? Well, hopefully it won't go on for too long. I've got Pat's session on the other side as well. So I don't know. Lots of people are competing for your Tuesday nights, which is the same old. Okay. Right. Il gallo mancino. I'm doing double watch. Okay. Cool. Well, it's very quiet now. Maybe people will join later. Or maybe I've just got used to there being more people in the thingy. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Cool. Well, we should probably get going. Oh, hey! My God, everyone here is like an ex-student. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing very well. How are you, Fran? Are you cleaning? Cleaning any interesting objects? Oh man. God, everyone is contacting me right now. Cool. So, what are we up to today? I thought I would just show you what I've been working on. This first hour feels like it's going to be slow, so maybe I'll just do something boring, and then I'll start drawing later on. Cool. So this piece is what I've been working on this week. It is hurting my brain. These two guys are new. These guys poking out the back. But I'm very much on a very, very big hump with this piece. So maybe I just need to leave it and it will all be better tomorrow. So this is number, well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. That means a lot. Good response. Good response. So this is number one. And then I still don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. But maybe that will become clear in the future. So I might work on that later. I might work on that now. And we've also got this guy. So this guy, I think he's a little bit more conventional. So I don't think he will be too hard to do at all. I mean, it's the sort of thing, like it's not a particularly exciting idea. But because of that, I think it's slightly more predictable. Right, we can definitely get we'll definitely get something okay out of that. Right, and then we have also got all this stuff as well. We've got drawing, which is going. I don't know. I'm tired though. I think I've overtrained. You can blame my my business partner because he's not only a really cool artist, but he also does calisthenics at a sort of elite level, which is crazy, right? The combined skill sets everyone has. So he's teaching me how to front lever, and I think I got quite far today because yeah, I could hold it for longer than I could in the past. But now I'm tired. And I can't be bothered to draw, which is great, right? Because we've got to draw for 2 hours. But if any of you don't know, front lever is when you have a bar like this, and then you hold it like so, and then your legs are straight, and then your head is there. Right. And at the moment, I'm kind of like this. Like my legs are like, because my core isn't strong enough. And only for like a second, and then I like just fall down that way, like. So it's not very impressive right now, but it is getting there. So yeah, So that is going, and yeah, I hope to be able to do that in a few months. But maybe what we could do tonight is do a bit of ZBrushing, because that was what I was working on all today, actually. So some of you, I mean, it's not a super hard calisthenics skill, but yeah, I think it's pretty difficult. But there are loads of harder ones. But I think, yeah, I think it's fairly impressive. But then I did it in front of my friend, and I don't think she realised how impressive it was. So, so it was wasted on her. But yeah. So it's a bit like a flag. It's this. Yeah, it's this thing. Yeah, like that. Yeah, I think a flag is when you're kind of like sideways. Yeah, flag is kind of when you're sideways. Yeah. What are you up to then? Why up to then, Mr. Dujardin? Mr. Douche. Yeah, it is. I cannot do both at the same time. So if any of you are in the Hellfire Sculpting Club, this is what I am currently doing for their monthly challenge, right? So it is due end of next week. I think it's looking decent for completion there. You know what? I've been watching Pat's streams, and yeah, all that does is make me realise how little I know about ZBrush. So there you go. That's good. Industry work. Excellent. Well, that's very positive, man. Very, very positive. And how big a job is it? Oh God, I should stop talking to you. I'm like disrupting. disrupting the flow. So the theme for this this month's challenge is terrors of war. So I normally interpret the theme very loosely. Basically with creature with gas masks, with a gas mask. And I might have him crawling over some bodies or something. Yeah. But yeah. I've not got to that part yet. And in a week or so, I'll let you know how it goes. Because yeah, I should be able to finish by next week. Easy, I reckon. Unless something bad happens. Five different jobs! Wow. 5 different jobs. Wow. Multiple streams of income, right? Well, no wonder you're working late, is all I can say. Yeah. For days of just one job, they are, well, I don't want to say gone, but yeah, it's lots of short gigs. Also, don't think it's just an art industry thing. I was listening to well, like one of career coach I follow, and he was saying something very similar. You know, yeah, it's all multiple streams of income is the way to go, right? It's definitely nice to have that security, but also, like, you know, when your contract goes or when it runs out, you've got to, like, find something again really quickly. So it's kind of stressful in its own way. You know, you get to relax for a bit, but then you're just back to trying to find something, right? But yeah, 5 sounds a bit excessive. 5 sounds a bit excessive. Okay, cool. Oh, I forgot to move those out. So the idea behind this guy is that he's got a kind of funky gas mask going on. And then I've got these canisters, which are meant to look kind of hard surfacey. You know, it's quite rare for me to introduce a hard surface element into my work, so this is all new territory for me. Well, not really, not really. And then, yeah, I'm gonna have loads of tubes. Tubes that look like guts. I think if you look at my work over the months, you will see I have a very limited box of tricks. Very limited. It's very disappointing. you'll see how unoriginal I am. Which is why this is quite a fun challenge, because the prompt is always different every month. It's set by whoever won the last challenge. So yeah, it forces you to take on some new theming, some new imagery, which I think is always a good thing. Yeah. So this is for the Hellfire Sculpting Club. If you don't know, it's a very cool collective of people. If you like horror sculpting, and you like well, no, that's it. It's a horror sculpting club. There's nothing else. So if you like horror, that's how I meant to phrase it. If you like horror and you like sculpting, then check it out. Hellfire Sculpting Club. Lovely bunch of people. Lovely bunch of people. Honestly, for the stuff that gets posted in that group, very friendly. Very, very friendly. I don't know, I just find it really funny how, you know, you can post a really sick design one week and then like just being really friendly on LinkedIn the day after. Oh, I love you. You know, it's can be very surprising. People say that to me as well. They say, "Oh, the stuff you do is so creepy. Stuff you do is so creepy, but you're so nice." To which my response is, I'm not nice. I fucking hate everyone. I fucking hate everyone. You know, it's all a ruse. You know, I just pretend, because, you know, blah blah blah. Mum was right. If you don't get on with everyone, you know, you're not going to get very far. But yeah, that's my motto. I hate everyone equally. I believe in equality. I hate you all equally. And there you go. There's loads of people dropping out of stream now. Heather's going to be like, what the hell? What the hell are you doing, Peter? Oh. So, shout out to Mr. Pat Imrie. Maybe not too much of a shout out, because he's actually streaming the same time as me. Hopefully he'll pop in here afterwards, because he's nice. He's very nice to chat to. He's very nice to chat to. But one thing that he showed me that's really interesting is if I go to play tubes, I'm going to open this up. See, look, guys, knowledge. It's not just me rambling like a madman. But if I go, where is it? Modifiers. Is it modifiers? No, it's not modifiers. It's... Where is it? Unless it's in stroke depth. Oh yeah, there you go. Gravity strength, right? Because I want to have like these folds kind of flop downwards, right? Be pulled downwards. So, so if I turn that gravity up, it will like pull those down. Maybe if I do it here, you'll see what I mean. Just see, it's like pulling that stroke downwards, right? So that can be a little bit tricky to sculpt. But like here, just see it's creating that feeling of fat and like those folds, you know, flopping downwards. I'm actually enjoying this now because I'm not having to like fight it to create that feeling, right? So if you've ever tried it, you'll probably know it's quite awkward to get that to work. Right. Looks like a rat. Don't want that. Anyway. I kind of want it turned off for this. Let's turn it off. Yeah, so like I said, I don't really like how the face is going. So I'm going to grab a reference. If any of you have seen Empty Child, the Doctor Who episode, that is kind of the look. Oh, see, this is the thing, right? Sometimes these gas masks with like nothing on the front, I feel like they almost look kind of better. Oh god, that's what we want. That's what we want. That's perfect. Yeah, like you see where it just ends in the snout. Okay. Maybe what I should do is I'm going to duplicate that. And then, oh dear, where was this one? Let's send that to the top. So shift and move that to the top. So just want to check I'm merging the right thing with what. Okay, then I'm going to merge that down and dynamesh it. There we go, it's blendered. Okay. And just trim that. I've got to look for the sort of gesture coming off here. I don't think that's too bad. Okay. It's not a super important area, but I'm just going to make something to bridge this gap here. So, yeah, no need to be shy. I can just mask a bit off there. Tap away and then I'm going to move that in there. Oh, it's sticking out. No. Let's just flatten this off here. I mean, all this noodling that I'm doing with silhouette, it's a little bit unnecessary because I can always paint that later. But here we go. We're just sculpting quietly amongst ourselves. There we go. Still looks a little bit weasel-like, but hopefully it's starting to become a little bit scary, right? What do you think, guys? Scary or not? I just can't. It does look like a weasel. But I think scary weasel, I kind of don't mind. Is that better? Yeah, maybe take the long nose away. It's a little bit better. Okay. Cool. Okay, let's just keep going. Oh my god, I'm so sleepy. I think I've definitely overtrained today. Do you know what I need? I need chocolate. Lots and lots of chocolates. That will make me very happy. So I think again, remember that all the other streamers you see on here are kind of professional modelers. I mean, I have been a professional modeler like a gajillion years ago. Not doing organic though. I was in hard surface. And hard surface for the sort of films I was doing wasn't particularly exciting. It was, you know, things like lorries and bins and stuff like that. I did a lorry for Batman for Dark Knight Rises, and it took me like 4 months of work. I thought it looked really good, and then it's on screen for like less than a second, motion blurred, right? It just goes, and then you don't see it again. Because in all the other shots, it is well, they had a real one there, you know. But the thing is, they can't always predict what they need when, right? So they kind of just have to take a punt, and they have to go, well, we're going to need something. We're going to need something like this at some stage, possibly. You know, let's just get that made. So they did. Okay. As you can see, I want to give them these little arms down here. Told you, like my little Quato arms, they're a little trick that I play. That's too far out. Let's move you in there a bit. Otherwise we're going to get some collisions, which we don't want. Then again, we can just paint around them. Okay, so I'm going to select that. I think I'm happy with that. Which one's the big one? Unified skin, adaptive skin. Let's go for that one. See what it gives us. No. Okay. Did nothing. Right. Let's do that then. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of that and replace it with this guy. Okay. This feels like it's more polys than 482, but I'm sure they'll all come out in the wash. Ah, there we go. That makes more sense. It's 32,000. All right. So let's wedge all this together. Okay. So when I'm sculpting tubes, I always use the inflate tool. It's just if you try and do any sculpting like that happens. Right. This is literally like, yeah. I'm sure lots of you have seen that before. So, I'm going to just use the inflate brush to help me with the shaping. Again, I need to just remind myself at all stages that if I don't like it, you know, I'll just change the shape. I'll just change the shape in post-production. So we're going a little bit more slowly here, obviously. If any of you were in the inaugural stream, that was like, go, go, go! Because I don't know, it was almost the challenge, right? That I wanted to set for that stream. You know, do it all in 1 hour, or like at least do that initial phase in 1 hour. But no, now I'm being much more relaxed. Not quite sure how much work has gone into this, but it's been a good few hours at least. A couple of hours, maybe 2-3 hours. Nothing major. I think someone else was mentioning this on another stream. I don't know if it was, I think it might have been on the either the Halloween or the Christmas stream that Heather was on. but one of the guys on there said, what did he say? Blubbity 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 blub. What did he say? He said, yeah, like sometimes you just lock in and you get a lot done. And I found that. You know, if you can just keep moving, you don't get too self-conscious about what you're doing. Yeah, you can definitely get a lot done. Let's get all those stupid legs out of the way. This is my weakness, you know. Like, the concept's not working. Just give it multiple arms. But hopefully by the time, you know, by the time I've done enough pieces, I'll have some more gimmicks to play. More gimmicks to use, rather. And then the process will begin anew. I was saying this to a guy the other day. He was getting really kind of discouraged by some sort of negative thought patterns. You know, oh, I'm never going to be good enough. I'm never going to get a job. You know, the same old thing. You know, I'm sure lots of you are experiencing. Sort of pointed out that most people you admire are probably quite insecure about their work. You know, why do you think they're trying so hard to get better? You know, it's not because they think their work is amazing. It's because they think it's terrible. You know, so they feel very motivated to keep improving, right? And that's why they get to such a high level. You know, I can say it myself from my experience. Like when you think you're like shit hot, normally when you end up with egg on your face, or you end up, you know, making some really big blunder, you know, because you're not looking for how to make it better. You know, if you're just like, holy shit, this work I'm doing is amazing, you know, you're not really being curious about what the piece needs, you know, and what you need to, you know, to add to it to take it to the next level. To the next level. I don't think that's not even a song. It's To the Limit, isn't it? Okay. I don't know what these things are meant to be. Are they even arms or... No, I really don't know. They don't have the sort of arm anatomy. With these guys, I was trying to at least create some kind of impression of realistic anatomy. But no, these are just things. These are just things. I said this before, that's the good thing about horror. You can just like bung some things on your you can just bung some things on your art however you like, and looks amazing. Looks amazing. Nah. I think it just gives you a bit of freedom. Just gives you a bit more freedom. You know, someone says, "Oh, it looks ugly. It looks disgusting." Right? It's a good thing, yeah. But if you're like trying to make a really attractive hero, and someone says, "Oh, that looks ugly," yeah, doesn't work out. Oh my god. So funny factoid today. The UK is being lashed by Storm Pedro, which may or may not be the name on my birth certificate. I don't know. If you don't know, Pedro is the Spanish version of Peter. So in certain WhatsApp groups, I refer to myself as Pedro. I know it's not Pedro, it's Pedro, but I can't switch in and out of the accent. But yeah, the Spanish call me Peter Ocampo. So if you didn't know, Ocampo is a Spanish name. It's a Spanish name. I've connected with Peter Ocampos around the world, and I think they tend to be Mexican. And you might be like, but Peter, you have an Asian face. What are you doing with a Spanish name? Well, here's another factoid. If you see an Asian person with a Spanish name, it means they're Filipino, right? So now you know. Now you know. Got that off a YouTube short. See, who said short form content just gives you brain rot? Occasionally, you do learn something. Not me though, not me. If any of you have seen those videos where a guy is like on an escalator and he puts a filter on himself and it changes his face into like some weird monster. Yeah, I love that guy. That's what I've been watching. Not useful things. Not useful things. Actually, YouTube Shorts and TikTok's great for ZBrush tips. You know, but yeah. Yeah. Can be a force for good. It's just, I think, it's mostly not. Can't just have one pair of legs. I'm so jealous of the other streamers. Their audiences are so chatty. If anyone has any questions, do please pipe up. The reason I'm here and not watching a load of brain rot content is so that you guys can ask me questions. Actually, it's not strictly true. One of the reasons One of the reasons I wanted to do this was because it is actually because I watch too much brain rot content, and and you know, I've noticed that if you're like, if I feel like someone's watching me, I'm like, well, I can't just go and look at YouTube. This is the thing, right? Like, because I wouldn't say the stuff I watch on YouTube is that brain rot, right? Like, some of it's like sort of infotainment. It's kind of educational, but then I don't remember any of it. So the habit I've been trying to get into is like just reading books, you know, like we used to. And lo and behold, I do feel like I'm actually learning something. fight the brain rot guys. Yeah. World War I tank. Do you reckon? You're the kind of guy who would really like. You're the kind of guy who would really like that sort of thing, right? Hmm. It's a cool shape. I don't know if you were joking or not. You could probably get it to work, you know. It's the sort of thing that I'm not sure if it'd look like unintentionally comical. But yeah, I was planning to like have this body like be kind of big. Yeah. I'm not sure I'm bold enough, man. Not bold enough, I don't think. So I'm gonna just, I want to sim some like covering. Coming down his back. Roar! And then, I don't know, bit of time, still a bit of time left to sculpt him fully. But yeah, there we go. All right. Mask lasso. Masquez-vous le lasso. Okay. Again, I need to remind myself that I'm going to paint over this, because if I'm too much like in sculpting mode or like modeling mode, let's say, yeah, I'm going to try and fix it. There's really no need. I just need to... No, I'll tell you what. I should use a better tool, right? This is one of those things, like, you always, you know, if you just put a bit of effort into learning a little bit about ZBrush, you know, you like to find tools like this. So yeah, these are the anchor tools. Yeah, I can just do that. Yeah. Let's just bend that against itself a bit. Right. So that's way better than the masking. It's just when you get to areas like this, where it's sort of doubling back on itself, you can see it can get a little bit confused sometimes. So, whereas if we just keep it there on the end, yeah, it's fairly predictable. I guess if you put them close together, yeah, they, yeah. So there we are, anchors, yeah. Bum, bum, bum. Why didn't you enter? Why didn't you enter? And then you could make this idea. No! Oh no, scared him off. Scared him off. Oh dear. Everyone say bye to Fran. Silence. You have too much work. Yeah, I know. Well, would you rather have too much work or too little? Well, thank you for taking time out of your day to join us, Mr. Duchantin. Shout out your socials. Post your socials. Oh, I'll tell you what, I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you. So if you don't know who Frandouge is, just give me a second. If any of you don't know who he is, he is Well, there's only two of us. There's only two of us. But he is one of the other concept artists. Available now. Available now. In case you didn't hear, Francois has only got 5 jobs. Let's get him to 6. Let's get him to 6 jobs. You heard him. Challenge for everyone. So go check him out. Go check him out. We should probably do a joint stream or something. I don't know how you do that. See, there you go. There you go. So check out his stuff. It's super cool. It's super cool. And then yeah, he has LinkedIn, right? LinkedIn, Instagram, all the socials, all the socials. So yeah, check out his stuff. Check out his stuff. He was also CG Spectrum's Student of the Month, I think, for January. Which is not an accolade that is just afforded to anyone. So, yeah. Yeah. So someone give him some work. Someone give him some work. And then, you know, it'll be worthwhile. Shameless plug. Ba, 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 ba. So I'm just humming along to the music, but I realise it might be out of sync. Oh, you know what, guys? I need to give him some fingers. I need to figure out what I'm going to do here. But I really can't be fucked. It's just like drawing hands. Like when I learned to draw hands, I never bothered. But then you have to learn eventually. Otherwise, your character's just like handless. Oh God, let's work something out. I don't think I'm going to give him like normal hands. I'm not going to give him like normal hands. I'm going to give him. No worries, Francois. I'm not going to give him normal hands. I'm going to give him like, I don't know, feelers or something. The idea is that he's going to loom over the battlefield. So underneath him, there's going to be like all kinds of dead people. And I don't know, he's like trailing across them with his appendages or souls or whatever. You know, he's just like combing the battlefield for souls. Oh, it's creepy shit, isn't it? It's creepy shit. So there we go. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's. So what you'll notice if you watch any of the other like proper Zebra streamers on the channel is that they do stuff properly. Whereas I do stuff in really like, I don't know. I think I do stuff really, you know, like a little bit shit. I'm not gonna lie. Like once I learn one way of doing something, I don't tend to bother learning another thing. Another thing I don't do is optimize my workspace. You know, I was just watching Pat on the other stream, and he has obviously optimized his workspace. He's got all the buttons he uses over in the panel here. I probably should do that. I don't know though. It's just too much mental labor. It would save me so much time in the long run. But I'm just like, I can't be asked to think about it. So I just carry on. I only just like bound like some new Photoshop hotkeys like early last year. Like I was like, oh my God, you're using the smudge tool a lot. Maybe you should give that a hotkey so you have to keep clicking on it. And that took me like months to arrive there. So just grab this Z-sphere, move it down. So, you know, this is is what I mean. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I managed to work on some of the things I've worked on. Just fool people, right? Just fool them. No, just pretend you're competent and, well, job done. Okay, so I think what I do is, because I'm not giving them like proper hands, I will just stretch out a finger and go from there. Oh my god, no, that's why I feel ill. I'm too hot. I'm gonna wait until the break and then I'm gonna take this sweater off. It's not that kind of stream, guys. Okay. So, well, yeah, there you go. Just quick Z-sphere block out. That's kind of the vibe, isn't it? Looks kind of fingery. Oh dear. Okay. What do you think, guys? That'll flipping do. That'll flipping do. Okay. Again, this is the best way to do it. Make it that to skin. It's appeared here. Yeah, you always need to select all the skin Z-sphere, otherwise bad things happen. And you like find that you can't edit your mesh and it all goes horribly wrong. Okay, there we go. Have a finger. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That was what I was going for. That was what I was going for. Mangoacha. That's cool. What kind of artist are you? Are you here for drawing, sculpting, miring, substance paintering? What brings you to Firestorm Studios, sir or madam? Can't actually tell. Shouldn't assume. We just want to use. What's my inspiration for this piece? It is so this is for a Discord community I'm a member of called the Hellfire Sculpting Club. If you like horror art, you like ZBrush, check them out. So let me type that. So check them out. Super nice bunch of people. So every month they have a competition, and the theme for this this week, or this month, sorry, is what is it? It's Terrors of War. So it's meant to be inspired by warlike imagery. Just giving those knuckles a little bit more shape. Yeah, so what I've gone with is like a gas mask up top, which for me feels very like World War II-ish. Oh, lights have gone off. Which feels for me very World War II-ish. If any of you have seen Doctor Who, right, Empty Child, you know, where there's a boy in a gas mask going, "Are you my mummy?" And then if he touches you, you turn into a gas mask zombie. That is what I'm thinking of here. So, and yeah. And then I'm just going to give him an effed up body. Going to give him like some kind of cloak. and then he's probably going to be walking over some skulls, and yeah, hopefully it'll be amazing, and I will win the competition. No. It's not the winning; it's the taking part that counts. I've won it once before, and I don't know. It was kind of fun to choose the next theme, but no, it's just a great bunch of people. Just a great bunch of people. You know Ashley Adams. Ashley Adams. She does some sculpts for it occasionally sometimes. What's it? The server runs like a series once in a while where everyone works on like a really like outlandish sculpt, and we I don't know. Sorry, I can't do this and think at the same time. I can't do this and explain anything. I can only talk about nonsense. Apologise, guys. Let me show you. So this was the thing I did last time for it. So the idea is you create instruments, and so I've got yeah, this was what I designed. I made a gong, and there it is in all its cacophonous glory. So yeah, that is it. So that is the Hellfire Sculpting Club in a nutshell. How are we doing with time here? We'll just look at that finger. Okay, we'll probably change the theme up a bit. We'll still do horror and stuff, but it will be something slightly different. Okay. Just duplicate that. I kind of like that for a finger. I kind of like how it's not a hand and it looks sort of weird. Let's get a bit of variety in it. Oh, where is it? Oh no, brushes. What am I doing? Okay. I think that one will do. Oh dear. There we go. Actually, I want to move this bottom bit. So I'm going to do that. Grab that. Just yank it out. One sort of big, long, like ET fingers. You know what? I don't mind that. I think that is looking okay. Plus, got a good old leaf brush. BMV. Just going to tuck that in there. Don't really know what I'm doing there. Okay. Okay. I duplicate one of these off, just so it's there as a sort of reference. Going to merge the other two. merge the other two, and let's join them. Okay, cool. Oh, I made a boo-boo here. All right, cool. Okie doke, so that takes us up to the first hour. There we are. It's not a huge amount done, but we've done a little bit, added these at the bottom, fixed the neck, and done a little bit of sculpting on the arms. Oh god, I could probably do with more. And yeah, I probably ought to join these up and see if I can make that look a little bit better. But all in due course. So yeah, that is my Terrors of War concept. Not too much longer to go with ZBrush. I think I'll probably be done in a couple of hours with the sculpt. Keep an eye on my socials if you want to see how it turns out. I think next week. Oh, next week I'm still within the deadline because it's due on the 28th. So you might see me working it next week. But yeah, just keep an eye out if you want to see how it turns out, because I will be posting it somewhere. But yeah, I'm going to take a quick break and then we'll be back with some more 2D stuff. I think 1/2 2D, 1/2 3D. Sounds like a good split to me. Okay. See you in 2 seconds, guys. Bye. Okay, hello again, everyone. So, hopefully I had my microphone turned off. Yeah, that's a different kind of stream, isn't it? Just hearing weird sounds of people eating. Okay, cool. Well, yeah. So, these little gits again. Well, part of me feels like I should finish these, but let's just go. Let's go. Trying sort of different head construction here for the skull. See if it works. A little bit more character. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm going for here. Someone give me an idea. It's just going to be like a naked guy with a skull on his head. Let's just go with it. Maybe I should actually try and make it 3D printable for once. Don't know a huge amount about it, but nah, I think it'd be kind of difficult. Doesn't really look like he's holding him. That's what I think. Yeah, I think if he expresses the palm upwards a little bit more, that would also be a little bit foreshortened. So you see I'm kind of blocking out in terms of simple volumes first. See how it goes. Okay, yeah, that looks a little bit more like it's coming towards us. I'll try not to give him. Hello, hello. I'm sorry, we clashed. We clashed, Pat. I think we established that last time, but it was very good. I dropped in on it. Earlier. Oh, you are most welcome. It's very good. Everyone subscribe to Pat's channel. Subscribe now. How are you doing? Are you good? Oh, was that today? Yes. Well, you sounded okay. I mean, that's good. I always get super fucking annoyed when fillings break. Or like when fillings needs to be replaced. I'm like, fucking hell, like, does nothing last anymore? You know. So that rock's on a bit of tangent. It sort of makes it look like it's his foot, it's his shoe. And I don't really want that. Batman voice. Oh, it doesn't. No, I can't do it. Can't do it. Okay, well that is one mangled hand, but because it's a sketch, I'm going to pretend like it doesn't matter. We were in ZBrush for the first hour, Pat. Actually, I'm glad you weren't here, because I feel like if we use ZBrush in front of you, it's a bit like, oh my god, I feel like you'll be judging me. How useless my default interface is. I feel like there's plenty of judging that goes on that went on at DNAG. Oh Oh dear. It's like any corporate environment, isn't it? Everyone's always sizing each other up. Mind you, that's probably no different to any kind of like high pressure workplace. Well, you guys, the joys of the industry that awaits you. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. What's new? Nothing's really new. I was really discombobulated last week because I just got back from Amsterdam. So I don't know. I don't know if you had this, but you know, when you come back from holiday, I mean, yeah, I'm really happy to even be able to go on holiday at least, you know, a couple of times. But it was nice. It was nice. Oh, you remembered? Yeah, it was amazing. I was ugly crying through half of it. Yeah, and then I think there was a camera on me as well. So I reckon if I ever release a video of it, I'll be in there somewhere ugly crying. Oh god, they played one of my favourite songs though, and it had like a full like orchestral arrangement. It didn't stand a fucking chance, really. You know. You have a nice sort of emotional song with a good string arrangement, like, yeah, bloody hell. What you meant to do. But also the support act was really good. So, yeah, the support act was really great. So I enjoyed that as well. And yeah, the support act was really nice. And yeah. Oh, it was so nice because the main band actually invited them up on stage during the gig. So I thought it was a really lovely touch. Yeah, no, it's a really good support act. I want to check them out. I feel like giving them a shout out. So that was the support act. Yeah, so they've they've been making me, well, I think they're German. It's something like half Czech. I was going to say half Czech, half German Italian. That makes no sense. But you know, their parents are from multiple European countries, and from multiple European countries. And yeah, but they feel like street museums in Australia. Ba 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 ba. Well, you know, Pat was just talking about zygomatic arches in his stream. There you go. There's some. Very stylized though. Not sure that's quite right. Yeah, it's I don't know, like either like music that's like really, really thumping and really high energy, or very like chilled. I'm just gonna get a reference up because I kind of God, some of these are terrible. So just kind of I want something to kind of reference here. So for the moment, this is just from imagination. And there we go. Classic Count Dracula vampire costume by Wicked HM5551. I mean, I'm taking liberties here. I don't think I'll go for the full-on. I don't think I'll go for the full-on Dracula collar. I'm just going to keep it sort of high, and then that would be going like so. Let's tie it across there. Let's merge them down. Okay, so it's got teeth now. Toothy grin. So the plan is to take this a little bit further than the other ones. Well, yes, of course, you've been working very hard, man. Yeah, the plan is to take these a little bit further than these have been taken. Kind of lost the expression, hasn't he? But to give him strong eyebrows, of course. Like if you're just a skull, you know, you don't have eyebrows. But oh, why? Thank you. Thank you. The idea is that these two are having some kind of moment. I've got no idea what it would be, though. Captions on a postcard, send it in. Oh God, he needs trousers, doesn't he? Okay, here we go. Yeah, let's make this more of a waistcoat. Let's come in there. And then a bit of a fold there. Ba, 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 ba. Oh my God. Can you tell it's late here? I would, oh God, I can't formulate a sentence. I would not be anywhere else. You guys. Like I said, it's a great way just to stop me wasting lots of time on YouTube. mean, I think it's great, but it don't half steal your time if you're not careful. I remember when YouTube came out. I'm that age. I'm an old millennial. Yeah, it happened in between, didn't it? It happened while I was at uni, for me. Oh my god, do you remember Techno Viking? If you guys don't know, Techno Viking was one of the original OG memes. You got to look it up. It is the most random thing ever. But apparently it's quite an interesting story. Because the Techno Viking himself, apparently he sued the creator. You know, he sued the guy who made him famous. Yeah, there you go. Check it out. It will change your life if you've not seen it. That's not even a joke. It is actually. It may well be the best thing ever. Thank you, Pat. So the reason why I'm trying to tidy this up a bit is otherwise I feel like I'm just going to end up with lots and lots of unfinished sketches. Then again, maybe some modelers prefer that. You know, they prefer not having to, you know, they prefer having to like work stuff out themselves. I don't know, what do you reckon, Pat? I think those look like bony feet. Ba, 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 ba. Maybe Techno Viking should be. Maybe we should draw Techno Viking. Actually, that was something really interesting. That guy who I just sent you, the support act, he was on stage barefoot. I mean, I think I'd rather see that, to be honest, Pat. Like, I can imagine some people really want their hands to be held for it, but I feel like you would just make it up in a good way. Feels very exposing because I can watch all my art students lurking in the chat. I can imagine them lurking in the chat, you know, waiting to get their own back for all the evil drawn critiques I've given them. Oh, yeah. Have you met him? Did you just do you just message each other, or have you actually like chatted? I think I said I said you should get in touch. I think I said to him he should get in touch with you. Because it's a bit like, I don't know, it's a bit like nice person meet other nice person. That's normally how it works, isn't it? Because I mean, like you as well, he's had like 20 years of experience in the film industry. So he's had a storied career in the film industry. So yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, say hi if you want. He worked on the bug guy from District 9. I can't remember if I said that to you or not. He also worked a little bit on Davy Jones. You know, Davy Jones from Pirates 2. Pretty iconic creature. It's crazy, but I don't really think that's been beaten. It'd be interesting to hear your opinion on it, Pat, but I do think, yeah, it still stands up. He's also worked on lots of stuff he can't tell you about. I don't know, is it... I was gonna say, is it... you might... Is it a breach on... Is it a breach of NDA if someone shouts? I guess it would be, right? Because it implies that you've blabbed to that person who just ratted you out. I mean, that's what happened at DNEG with that guy that got sued, isn't it? Like, he wasn't actually... Well, yeah, he wasn't the one... Well, he broke his NDA, but he wasn't the actual one who did the act that like, turned it all to shite. Oh dear, yeah. Cautionary tale, that. But honestly, like with friends like that, you know, he's blatantly not the first to have shared a piece of work like that. But like, fucking hell, the friend, you know. I mean, I've never leaked work. I'm too much of a goody two shoes. But I can imagine, like, you just take a piece of work home and just take a piece of work home, and you're like, you know, if someone trustworthy is around you, you're just like, oh, you know, want to see what I'm working on? It's top secret. And then there you go. So, you know, I can sort of understand it. I don't know. I kind of... Yes, he had terrible judgment, but I do sort of blame his friend. I mean, his friend sounds like a bit of a dickhead. TBH. But yeah, I've never shared work. I'm too much of a goody two shoes. Even like releasing the Annihilation stuff, I was like, you know, am I going to upset someone? So yeah. Respect the NDA, guys. So yeah. He's worked on some really cool things that he can't tell you about because he's under NDA. And a pretty strict one by the sounds of it. But yeah, have a chat with him, see what he says. God, this one's been going for like 20 minutes. Oh, did I? Yeah. I don't think I can threaten violence, man. I wish I could. I wish I could, but I just don't think people take me seriously. Maybe that's a good thing. We shouldn't all go around threatening each other. Do you know what I wish I had? I wish I had legal chops. Like, I do have a friend who can threaten litigation. Like, she's head of legal for a big... Well, not a big company, but, like, she's head of legal for a company. I'm not going to say too much. And it's a really good superpower to have, I think. It's a really good superpower. You know, if any of you have had any dealings like this, which unfortunately, I think most people are likely to at some point in their lives. But if you're ever unfortunate enough to have a dealing with a company, you can tell the shift when they start taking you seriously. You know, you can see, like, you know, you'll feel like they're ignoring you, and then suddenly they get really, really nice with you. You know, they'll suddenly be really, really concerned about your well-being and how you are and that. And yeah, that's when you know. That's when you know your threat has worked. Yeah, like I said, I hope none of you ever have to go through that because it's horrible. But a bit of reality. It's like, you know, do you prepare for it or not? God, we're getting more followers, more subscribers. That's good. I'm not sure I come across very nice. Everyone's always like super quiet in my chats. You're like the chattiest one by far. Maybe it's because we've met. Met virtually. He'll do. So at this stage, I could do another pass of refining on him. Another sort of clean line pass. I'll get rid of this guy. He's annoying me. He's really annoying me. It's just a dopey expression. Ugh. Okay. But yeah, we shall continue. What do you reckon? Well, that's very kind of you. Always know how to say nice things. I'd really like to do some copyright infringement. You know, choose someone else's characters to make. Sort of like a classic alien shape, right? That shape and then the wedge of the skull. It's kind of an extension of... Oh, it's good. Thank you. Thank you very much. We are finished with ZBrush and now we're just drawing calmly until I get fed up. How did was it a TA session? Yeah, like that's. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. Oh, that's sad. Yeah, that 6 months just goes by super quickly. Well, hopefully you all got to say goodbyes. Have you all got to say goodbyes? Got to show to each other how much you all mean to each other. Like I said, I've got gimmicks. Another one is just, you know, you put two characters in the same design, get a little bit of interaction. And there you are. So I'm cheating my way to a more interesting piece. Boom, boom, boom. Oh god, you know what I really fancy? I really fancy some fast food. Grazie mille, grazie di cuore. Grazie il gallo mancino. Come stai? How do you decide what to draw when you're not sure what direction to head in? Oh, is that you? Hello, I think I know who you are. Oh, thank you for joining us. Oh my god, wow. How do I decide? I don't know. So just go with it. Just go with it. Normally it ends up okay. It's not always like the best thing I've ever done. Right, but normally it ends up okay. But to be honest, if it ends up like a complete disaster, I think you just go with it, and that. It's like that's what people like on social media, don't they? It's like authentic, you know. It's like if everyone saw me fuck up here, it'd be like, he's one of us. And, you know, it shows a different side of you. Honestly though, it's like the worst feeling when that happens on a client job. You just feel like you can't get it, and it's like, oh shite, it's all going horribly wrong. It's like car crash in slow motion. And yeah, that is just major league suck. But I think, yeah, you know, normally because we streams at the end of the day, I'm not always in like my most creative, you know. So, I mean, you're kind of seeing it. You're kind of seeing it in action. Also, I think the sort of talking while you're drawing, it's kind of what makes it hard, but also kind of fun as well. The chat tax. Yeah, exactly. I could draw the little critter in the bottom corner. Yeah, I was thinking one week I'll like get animals and do like creatures based off like wild animals, but we're increasing difficulty. Yeah. It's also because it's quite late here and I have to get up early to teach on Wednesdays. On Wednesdays, Thursdays and Fridays I've got to be up. I've got to be up to teach at 8. So it's not especially early. But it's quite early to start a class. Until daylight savings happens, and then we are good again. I need to stop doing that because I always go for legs that are impossible to 3D print. Trying to give him a little sort of bit of a spacesuit here. No, but I love that you're here, all of you. No, thanks for brightening up the chat. Yeah, it's all been students who yeah, all been students from Thingamy. So yeah, thank you for coming out. I appreciate it. Oh god, it's a big bang outside. Don't know what the occasion could be. I feel like I kind of want to do that. Bum, bum. Okay. Yes, tomorrow I've got a talk with Solent University. It's in the south of the UK. And yes, I'm going to talk about Annihilation, and then I'm going to promote the studio. Just cause. I think what I might do one day is try drawing something a little bit less stylized. But I have sort of done that already with the zombies. We'll just see. As you can see, when it sort of comes to personal projects, any kind of consistent style sort of goes out the window. It is, oh god, well, this one is online tomorrow, but then in March I have to go visit them. So yeah, it's not far from Reading. Yeah, it's not far from my hometown. My hometown. Yeah, it's not far. So yeah, it's kind of pretty. Or is it? I mean, it's by the coast, you know. Having said that, definitely not the prettiest part of the coast you could visit. Bam, boom. Have our followers gone up this evening? You know what? That's the bit I didn't set up. It was the alerts. So if anyone has joined this evening and I've not given you a shout out, I do apologise. It's very rude of me, but it's because I didn't set my alerts up properly, which I really should do. I should really set my alerts up properly. Well, I don't know. No. But if anyone has followed us, thank you very much. I mean, that follower count is creeping slowly upwards. If any of you have not followed, please do so. Please do so. I'm not going to beg, but I'll beg. So there's lots of cool stuff. I mean, I'm not just saying that because it's, oh yeah, that's good. That's good. Well, thank you to our new followers. By all means, feel free to raise your hands and shout yourselves out. It's like I said, I didn't set the alerts up properly. Pat is going to kill me. Other Pat. So, yeah. Well, I mean, this Pat might choose to kill me, but other Pat. So, yeah, well, thank you to our extra followers. Thank you for the support. But yeah, if you don't follow the studio, like, it's crazy now. It's crazy. There are so many streams on now, not least by our good friend Pat here. So Pat streams on Mondays. If you sculpt creatures in ZBrush, he's your man. Go watch him. But honestly, man, it's crazy. Like there's so much knowledge just farting around on this channel. Probably should have phrased that better. But yeah, there's so many great streamers on here. You know, Heather is currently doing a really long stream. She's doing a really long project on basically, well, like a whole character pipeline. It's crazy. I think right now she's texturing. She was UVing last week. So if character art is your jam, she's great to check out, especially if you like more stylized things. She's very good at cartoony stylized busty girls, right? In the bottom left. Yeah, am I pointing in the right direction, or is it that way? Yeah, it's that way, isn't it? It's opposite. It's opposite. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's right underneath me. It's right underneath me. Oh, it's changed now. Well, her work was there. Her work was there. Now it's gone. But yeah, she's streaming. There's Houdini from Carmen. There's Pat, other Pat, who again does character modeling, I think, and just has the best laugh ever. Like, honestly, I think it's great. You know, when I've taught at universities, there's often like a lack of demoing, right? You know, we teach you the theory, but it's not always easy to see it in practice. I guess especially because normally it's the responsibility of one lecturer, and one lecturer can't be online for, you know, like 16 hours a week. But literally here you've got streamers on like, yeah, something like 16 hours a week now, 14 hours. Like, there's practically a stream every day. You can check it out underneath. You can check out the schedule. And so, yeah, if you hate my art, you know, you can just follow one of the modelers and go from there. On the other hand, if you like what I do here, what is new this stream is my own channel, right? So I'll be streaming this time tomorrow, which doesn't clash with anyone from Firestorm, so that's good. But yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow. Probably just a continuation of this, maybe a continuation of the sculpt I was doing earlier. So it is just there, but I'm just going to type it here. So I've been putting that together this week. Please check it out. But yeah, it will be the same as this. It'll be drawing, sculpting. We'll be making all sorts of concept art. You know, as you can see, it does take a hot minute to produce a sculpt or produce a drawing of any kind of value. So so yeah, if you want to see some of the continuations there, please feel free to tune in. So that will be at UTC 8 PM tomorrow, i.e. the same time as now. It's not going to look as professional as this setup because I've got to set it up tomorrow. But yeah, do please come along if you're free. It'd be very nice to see some of you there. Okay. Let's do one more. And then I want to go to the co-op before it shuts. I need sugar. Need sugar. Oh, I made him sad. He was smiling at the start, wasn't he? He was smiling at the start. You know what we should do, Pat? You know what we should do, just because you're here. And because I lack mental energy to like draw something. Let's start tidying this guy up. I mean, so what you can do sometimes is, what I should probably do, is when I'm feeling a little bit precious about the work that's underneath, I will do that. Right, so here with these guys, I was just erasing out as I go, which is like very nonchalant. But because Brad is watching, and because I know he kind of likes werewolves, going to do a little bit of more of like a reversible like sort of client workflow. And so yeah, we just make another layer with this faded out, and we just use the sketch as a guide below, so we're preserving it. and we don't lose it, right? I mean, I feel like I'm not redrawing it enough anyway. I need to like redraw a lot of it. Oh my god, this is the bit that sucks, right? You gotta like, when you do this bit, you're sort of forced to work out all the bits of the drawing that you couldn't be asked to work out before. So I feel like I'm not doing a very good job here, but yeah, there we go. There we go. So it's another opportunity to re-emphasize the expression. So if you see me waving my arms around, it is because my plant collection behind there, over winter, you get these flies that you know, lay their eggs in your soil, and then they're not really particularly gross. I think what I just said makes them sound like really gross. They're not gross, but they're just kind of annoying because they sort of fly slowly in your face. I think I'm making him look a bit angrier. Which is good. At this stage, I should probably be bringing in some reference and like doing it properly, but I'm not. Let down. Let down. I wonder how much fun that fur would be to 3D print. Someone can enlighten me. Yeah. This is starting to make me think that I've not worked out the anatomy there properly. Well, make me think I know. But as I said, it's late here. I sort of a bit like I'll work it out later. I think because it's late and I'm sleepy, I'm kind of just like outlining it. But as I said, I probably should be correcting the drawing at this stage and working things out fully. But I'll probably do that tomorrow when my brain is functioning. So I mean, I put his thumb there. There's not another thumb here. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, so we are coming to the end here. I was also thinking a bit about starting to use Clip Studio Pro for this. Just cause, you know, just because no one likes a monopoly. So, you know, that might be something new I try this month. I'll see. This is rubbish inking from me. So I'm not really adding anything to the drawing by doing that. Not really working this out anymore. Oh well, he's looking a little bit sharper than he was before. Probably needs another little pass to get him to where he needs to be. But definitely getting there. I'm quite liking how the face is going. That'd be nice to work into that a little bit more. Probably this area needs work. Need to separate the gums from the muzzle there. But yeah, we can do that all in due course. Cool. So hopefully I will see some of you tomorrow. Like, subscribe, follow, and yeah, if you like what I do here, don't forget to turn up tomorrow. But otherwise, yeah, have a wonderful evening or day, all of you. Ocampo out. See you all later.